Well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again to the channel. It's always a pleasure to have you stop by and check out what Mr. J has to say. And for all of those who are stopping by for the very first time, they call me Mr. J, and we are proudly motherland over here. You feel me? And it's always an honor to have you stop by. And I want us to talk about something real quick. And this is in response to every South African that has stopped by on all my vlogs and had something bad or had something negative to say and didn't feel welcome on this platform. We are one motherlandians, you feel me? It's all love. What we say is all love. We gotta call a spade a spade. So before we do get started, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and share. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the past couple of days, I've been dropping vlogs and everything we've been talking about on this platform. You should not be mistaken for anything as hate. You feel me? Anything that Mr. J drops, it doesn't mean that I do not love my black South Africans. That is out of the question. But the fact that I love you as my brothers and sisters, it doesn't mean that I should not tell you exactly what it is. Now I know that YouTubers around the world, we all give our takes and our own opinions on certain situations. But when a collective of YouTubers give the same take on, have the same opinion that some of our black South Africans, I say some of our black South Africans because I don't think every black South African is the same. You feel me? And this doesn't take away from the fact that we are bringing that to your notion so that at least the good ones should try and make sure that their fellow brothers can come to line. Now, some of you came and somebody like, oh, leave us alone, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Of course, we are going to leave you alone. But when you make it the habit of always attacking foreigners in your country and you blame them for literally everything that is happening to you, everything that is going bad to you, whereas we know exactly what is happening. We know that you guys are just looking for, let's say, a scapegoat to blame. Now, other people came and said, we Nigerians are bringing drugs, this and that, they came here, whatnot, so on and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, I have said in one of my vlogs that I do not condone illegal activities. And I do not condone illegal immigration to any country. That is the one thing that I hate. I'm one of those persons who, if I go to a country and they give me a visa for 30 days, even if I love the country so much, when I get towards that date, I leave that country. Because I believe in principles. I believe in respecting people's immigrational laws. Now, if somebody comes to South Africa and decides that, you know what, they want to stay, and they stay there clandestinely, of course, there's a whole lot will go in play. Because if you stay in the country illegally, of course, you don't have papers to work. But there are countries around the world where you can overstay your visa and you adjust your status. These are all questions that every rational human being understands. These are all topics and things that every rational human being, every motherlandian understands. So for you guys to come under the comment section, you black South Africans who come through, it is all love. Don't get me wrong. Anything I say you don't agree with, it's okay, man. I'm at that point in life where it's okay to let's agree to disagree. You understand? But when you have a track record, and we've seen over the years from the xenophobia, from the attacks, man, from the different opinions that are online, from the posts, from the propaganda, from this and that. You cannot tell me that if they take away every foreigner from your country, you will still you'll be prosperous. That is a big and fat lie. So instead of, sugarcoating things, instead of looking for scapegoats to always point the finger at, you need to have a retrospective look at yourself. Now, a vlog I dropped about the South African brother who talked about the white drug dealer, the South African drug dealer that was busted. I think it's Global Star. I don't know what that city is. And then some of you guys were offended. Some of you were talking down on this brother. He is just telling you guys exactly what it is. And there's something in that video that brother said that you are, how can you stay with somebody who kidnaps you for so long that you become very comfortable with them, referring to the whole situation of South Africa is it's a diverse country with a whole lot of races in South Africa. You have Indians, man, you have blacks, man, you have white, you have Dutch, you have people from Europe all over in South Africa. That's why they call it the rainbow. This man was talking about all these concepts. And now to think that because this guy said it, another South African was attacking this guy for saying that, like I said, this platform is for us to exchange and talk. You should not look at what Mr. J is doing as hateful, because I can come to South Africa and I will still stay. I love South Africa, but I'm not going to overstay my visit in South Africa. If tomorrow I get to Johannesburg, Cape Town, whatever, Durban, and I'm given 3 months to be in South Africa, heck, I'm going to be there for 2-3 weeks tops. See, there are some of us who live like that. So when you want to say that drug this, illegal immigration, that we are going to talk about this whole concept of illegal immigration. And we all know that most South Africans, they do push this whole stuff of illegal immigration. Yes. Rather than black South Africans to be mad at what people say online, you need to take a closer look in some of your leaders, those you call leaders, those you put in position, because we all know that the number one issue that is happening in South Africa that is causing black South Africans to hate other foreigners is this issue of corruption. You guys have corruption is everywhere in Africa, but the corruption in South Africa is so pronounced. It's crazy. Yes, corruption is everywhere in Africa. I will say that because it looks like, after independence, they just cursed us with this whole concept of elitism, or we have to be top and then the rest down. Of course, and if you want to go up, you have to bribe your way, you buy your way to the elite classes, or you have to have some kind of godfather. And we know that things are being done in Africa through corruption. But for you guys to ignore that aspect of South Africa and try to make it seem like the foreigners in South Africa are the main issue, that is a big lie, and we all know that. So I decided I had to come and talk about it just to clarify the air. Let's not all be, get out of your emotion and look at the bigger picture. If everybody in Africa is saying this, and that, is because we really need you guys as part of us. Because heck, you guys are all Africans, we are all one. But for you to look at as another African who is probably in your country struggling and trying to make ends meet, you should ask yourself, what happened that this guy overstayed his visa in South Africa, but does he have a legal permit to be in South Africa? These questions need to come into play. And I'm going to drop a vlog real soon about the real issue that is affecting South Africans, and I'm going to drop it with a whole lot of footages to prove to you guys that the real issue that you guys have is corruption, and that is why illegal immigration is thriving in South Africa. That's my time, man. Do leave a comment and let's share, let's break bread, man. It's all love. I mean, if you black South African, I love you. No part of me hates any South African. Do not come on my comment section and try to act like I'm this hateful person, I'm this, that. No. But let's call a spade a spade. Let's together target what is really, really the issue. That's my time, man. It's all love. SA, it's all love. Peace.